Morning all, the second scrambler of the day. It's 8:25 in the morning, 1 mile in, and we've just gone under RB Bridge. We've all seen the bridge, we're not doing that again. We're going to back down into Simpson, ride test again, same route as the last couple. This is first test ride for Daniel. Yes, we've got a lot of these scramblers going out. So, check all the braking. Front brake, dual brake, stops on the button with that dual brake. Puddling around everybody. Oh, let's slow down for the speed humps. No, we're going to slow down for council wagon. Come along, folks, let's roll in a bit quicker. So this is break number 2 today. Few more of these to do today. A lot of scramblers going out, as I've said on all the videos. God, I wish this guy in front could judge distance. You could get a double-decker bus through there, my friend. So standards of car driving, drop through the floor. 30 mile an hour through the village, and we'll do a slightly different route. I think let's do something different. There's only so many roads that you can go down in Milton Keynes. I've seen that road before. Yes, I've seen it all before. Mirror check behind. Oh, here we go. Come on, speed bump. 2 mile an hour into the corners. Let's see what the sign says this morning. Is it going to pick me up this morning? Come on, your speed. No, it's not registered. Someone's turned it off then. A bit like the ULEZ cameras in London. Someone's killed it. God, there's a lot of traffic out this morning. Hell of a lot of traffic out this morning. It is rush hour, I suppose. Everybody rushing to work for 9 o'clock. Look at this speed this one's barreling. Jesus H, they're hammering it down here today. Come on, let's go. Bit of dual carriageway, so I'll be out before he gets to me. He can go round me. Get it up to 40 miles an hour. We are in third, up to fourth. Oh, and it's windy and cold. Where's a bit of sunshine when you need it? They predicted rain today. Just don't rain before I get back to the garage, please. I've only got my little hoodie on today with my armour on underneath. Don't want to be getting too cold. God. That is biting. I should have put another base layer on, should have put my RB jacket on. Right, we're going to go this way today, down past the scramble track. So at least you get a guided tour of Milton Keynes. So this is Ashlands. Onto the main dual carriageway. That is the A5 up there. That's the bit where RB normally does his warp run on the GTR. And just round the corner on the roundabout here, if you happen to be a motocrosser or a trail bike rider, or you've got your electric bicycle that goes off-road, just up there is the scramble track, which the Parks Trust let you go onto every now and then. down we go. 30 mile an hour road. Watch out for the old plod that normally sits in the pub car park, called it on lake. Now, in on the lake is an interesting little venue, which is the little pub that is just to my right coming up, down here, over there. Where it is. That is the inn on the lake that used to be known as the Beacon Pub, which is a bit of a rough area. They bought it, turned it into a full-blown restaurant. But it's good because the local chapter meets down there of the Wayward Bikers. Yes, they actually let the boys in. They're very nice boys, the Wayward Bikers. Shed loads more traffic. Oh, good. Oh, First Avenue Supplies. They are the guys that supply our jackets and tops and fleeces. Right, down we go, heading for the dual carriageway now, down onto the main A5 South. Down towards Bricky Hill. One thing about this Scrambler, it does go up and down the box very, very easy. Right, shift over, right hand lane, we are going to go right. Watch out for the lorry. How much room does he need to get round? Obviously big vehicle, he needs a little bit more turning. Stay behind the lorry, do not get up beside one of those when he's on a roundabout, because he will slightly cut the corner to get his trailer around. Shoulder check, junction, and we're out onto the A5. Great set of mirrors on this. Not that I normally trust mirrors, but the mirrors on this super wide and I can see everything behind me. Great. Car coming up behind me about 100 yards. Good view of him. He's obviously closing the gap on me. Check the mirror. Inside lane. And before I indicate, right, check the shoulder, pull out, do a shoulder check. Always do your shoulder checks. Check your blind spots. Oh, 41 mile an hour. It's freezing! Oh. If I could say I could cut glass with my chest, yeah, Jesus H. Now, what's going on this week? Let's talk about what's going on this week. It's Wednesday. Don't know if Peaky's going to be doing his midweek mumble. But there's normally a lot going on. Obviously Friday night live stream. Saturday is going to be the ride for Jason down at Super Sausage. Been plugging on about this. If you want to show your respect to a fallen brother, Super Sausage 10 o'clock. Oh, excuse me, dry throat. Not had my cup of coffee and I've been in since about 6:30 this morning as well. We've got a lot on today. Right, hill climb, down the other side, back to the garage, job done. Keep me on the mirrors behind me. We have a green light. Am I going to get to them before it goes to yellow? Yes, I am. Into my lane on my side of the white markers, and up the hill we go. And hill climb begins. Look at the traffic on the other side. Good God. I am going to filter in a minute, I think. Look. Little red car going down the other side. I recognise that car. That is Mrs. B on her way to work. She's going to message me later. I saw you coming up the hill. Yes, you did, love. It was me. I've got another little bike behind me. Oh, he's coming off. Let's get a little bit more power on the bike. Give it a little bit of a torque. Now, climbing a big hill. Yes, I've got another half a throttle on this, so it's climbing the hill great. Get the revs up into 5th gear, and then will it climb in 5th gear? Of course it does. It's a WK, of course it's going to climb in every gear. Mile an hour, nice and steady, watching the mirrors. Now, I had a couple of questions. While we're doing this, I'm going to answer the questions that we had on the YouTube from yesterday. And gentleman said, Aprilia Manor, nice little bike, or the Honda NC 750, both DCTs. Which one do you prefer? And I actually said to him, I actually prefer the Honda NC 750, ridden both. We actually had a Manor in that we sold, and we've had an NC 750 in that we've sold. Which one do I prefer? I actually prefer the Honda NC 750. Better ride position, a little bit more comfortable, and it's obviously backed up by main brand dealership. So NC 750 every time, but you think, oh my, just because I've ridden both, I just prefer, personal choice, I prefer the NC 750, but try both out, see which one you prefer. If you can test ride them, if you can't, sit on them, try them for size. So that was the question we answered on that one. There's still been a lot of hate for that electric bike, and if you're into electric bikes, good for you. If you're not, then just remember, some people like to do things differently. It's like going down the road and you see the takeaway, and then he's going to the outside lane, thank you very much. So some people like going to the takeaway, some like a Chinese, some like an Indian, some people don't like Indian. It's exactly the same. Petrol bikes and electric bikes, it's like going for a Chinese or going for an Indian. Personal choice. It's all down to personal preference, peoples. And obviously all my ride tests are based on personal preference. As I always say, go sit on the bike, try it. If you can ride it, ride it. Have a demo ride. We don't do demos, but welcome to come along, sit on the bike, try it for size. And that will give you an honest opinion of, does the bike fit you? Does it feel right? And I always say to people, sit on the bike, try it, walk away and look back at the bike. I'll get someone to take a photo of you on the bike. If you can walk away from the bike and turn around and go, yeah, it's just the bike, it's not the bike for you. It's when you turn around, look at your bike and go, that's mine. It's the appeal. And the GTR still does it for me, the Harley does it a hell of a lot. Obviously I love my GTR, that is my forever bike. GTR will never go. I do like it too much, but the reason I'm getting the Harley, it's just something different. It's like me, it's loud, obnoxious and in your face. As some say. And someone actually said to me the other day, you actually look better with your goatee beard. Your little goatee really suits you, thank you very much. You look like a proper biker now. I've always been a proper biker. It's just that obviously Mrs. B does not like a furry face. She hates facial hair, but she's putting up with it. She said, oh, it's you, yes it does suit you, but I don't like it. Wait till the summer comes, you'll shave it off. No, I won't. Unfortunately, I won't. I like my goatee too much. And the other question was, obviously, a gentleman commented, and he's emailed me as well. He said, obviously, I want a bike. Oh, look, little Lexmoto, Michigan. Don't think that's one of ours. But, yeah, he's on his little Lexmoto, Michigan. Yeah, someone said, obviously, I want to get a bike. My partner doesn't like biking, but she said I can have one. How do you get round it with your partner? Or in my case, my missus. Mrs. B, who's otherwise known as Mel. And She doesn't mind me riding. She knows that I've been doing it for over 40 years. She puts up with it, and does get a little bit fed up of the countless hours of me sat in the office at night editing videos, but she comes and sits with me now and, well, what are you doing there? Just putting a clip in there, and she's been helping me now. She knows how to edit using Filmora, so good on her. But she does sit and watch some of the bike videos with me, especially stuff like Peaky and Z-Head. And she sat with me the other night, she went, oh, that green one that Z-Head's got, I went, that's his ZX9, he's totally stripped it, rebuilt it. Wow, he's really put some detail into that. He's like you, he's fussy. Yes, he is. Stu, Z-Head is very fussy. But that ZX9 is going to look lovely. But she puts up with it. She lets me go out on a Sunday, as long as I spend one Sunday a month at home with her, which is normally housework. But she puts up with it because she knows that obviously that is my passion. Now, her passion is doing this gel nail stuff, painting your nails. So I've turned the front bedroom for her into a full nail bar. And she invites her friends over and does nails free of charge. That's her little hobby, keeps her happy. So as long as you keep your partner happy, and I've always said to her, if it gets too much or you want to spend a bit of time with me, let me know and I will drop off for a couple of days. But she's never ever said that. She lets me get on with it. So as I say, it's a bit of 50-50 both ways. Right, 9 miles in on the bike, final test ride tomorrow when it's all done. We're back to the garage. Daniel's bike is done, rides are good, no issues found, as you would expect with the WK. I am now going to try and have my cup of coffee, because I haven't had one yet. I haven't had a cigarette. I am freezing cold. Thank you very much. So, ride test complete. Don't forget, share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your questions. Live stream Friday. If you've got a question for the live stream, let me know. Drop me an email, mrrevbomb@gmail.com. Or if you've got my number, text me. It's on the website. Till then, though, be well, ride safe. And from RB, it's a big goodbye from me.